Welcome to Take Two, Rock 95 Morning Crew, the podcast. Craig, Brian, and MJ back from a very, very lengthy holiday. 3 full weeks away. Do you feel you needed the entire 3 weeks?
Yes, I
Really,
need more,
huh?
actually, to fit a bunch of stuff.
But do you
in.
have to fit everything in?
No, but, I wanted to do as much as we possibly could.
Because I got in an argument with my wife one time. She wants to go, we want to go to the UK, right? And,
Yeah.
For maybe a special anniversary. And I said, well, we can go for a couple weeks. She goes, well, you need 3. I go, why do you need 3? Well, we need to do everything. I'm like, you don't need to do everything.
No.
No, but 3 weeks, you got to minus a couple travel days.
Sure.
True.
Yeah.
And then-
a lot of travel days because you took some planes here and there and everywhere.
Well, exactly.
around there.
Within the middle of
Yeah.
the trip, you have travel days.
Yeah, there's that.
So, 3 weeks, definitely. I mean, I wish I could have 6 or 10, but, I have a life to get back to. So.
Yeah, and the bank account runs dry eventually.
So many people that I know that went to Australia tell me that also went to Australia, like, oh, I went for 6 months. I'm like, cool. I don't have that luxury.
That's probably when you're single and backpacking.
That's
and,
I quit my job. Is that the same?
I'm broke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're glad you had a good time. We've heard stories about it on Rock 95 throughout the course of the past week. Did you get anything that you brought home? I know you saw a few things. There were some souvenirs that you touched on. You brought
I do have a list of the most popular souvenirs from Australia.
Is a kangaroo pen on that list? Because that's what she brought home.
a kangaroo pen?
A boxing kangaroo
You did
pen.
bring that. Not on the list.
Not on the
not
list.
one of the most popular items.
No.
Can I
not
guess
the
another one?
quintessential one.
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
she brought us jerky. I don't know if food's on
Number
this.
1.
Is it really?
jerky?
Australian animal jerky.
That's right.
Wow.
There we go.
And you did bring us that. You brought us a couple
did.
different kinds.
I
And it
brought
was-
you kangaroo and I brought you crocodile.
And it was very pricey.
quite pricey.
It's like what's a bag of jerky go for here?
Jerky can be expensive.
Can it be
Yeah.
expensive?
Oh, for sure.
I don't buy a lot of jerky, but you were like three bags for $35.
Yeah, 3 bags for $35.
Yeah.
But then my husband reminded me the other day, I actually wound up spending a lot more on that because I said, well, we got the 3 for $35 deal. He's like, no, you only bought 1 originally. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I spent like $13 on the 1. He's like, and then later on, I'm like, I should get more to bring home. And then I only got 2, and then I didn't get the deal.
MJ.
You got hosed.
I got hosed big time. That is on me, my fault.
They get you.
They
get
saw
you.
a sucker coming
Yeah,
from a mile
they do
away.
at the
Tourist.
shop. Okay, another one is Australian flag souvenirs. They say pens, anything like
Okay.
that. Pins.
Get anything with a flag?
You know what? I was about to say no, but I just remembered. So I collect, I have a charm bracelet.
Okay.
And I bought a little koala charm, and he's holding a surfboard that is the Australian flag.
That's nice.
Isn't
Oh, that's
he
hilarious because it
cute?
knocks out the next one. Any koala souvenirs?
2 for 1.
Okay, here we go. Yes, I got the koala bracelet thing, and I did get myself a koala stuffed animal from the Australian
Can you guess the next one? Plush animals. Plush toys.
2 for 1, baby.
Oh my God, we got 2 more.
Okay.
And it's hilarious. This list is so accurate. The next one, of course, is a boomerang.
Got a boomerang.
And you got a boomerang.
How many? You got 2, didn't you?
Got 2 boomerangs,
In
yeah.
case you lose one.
Did you get a cheap one and an expensive one, or how'd that work?
Neither was very expensive. They were both pretty decently priced.
Can you get like a really good one? Can you get like a
Oh,
$400
yeah,
boomerang?
Made
You
out
can
of
get a really good one. But yeah, you can get a really good
Guaranteed to swing around and come back at you?
Oh, for
Did
sure.
you have to get talked into it? Or
No.
Yeah, so there was no sales guy saying.
There's
hey.
no sales guys there is sales guys in the store to answer any questions, but I mean, these things sell themselves, right? Like,
Sure
and
they
you're
do.
a tourist and you're a sucker and you know it, and they know that you know it. And they
Do
just
you
got
know that you
overpriced
know
things.
it?
I know it.
Because, boy, everything on the list you've got.
You've
Yeah,
gotten so
definitely.
far.
Okay.
Yeah, you have
Did
to.
you see anybody throw a boomerang in Australia?
No.
They don't do it on the streets, like just walking to the subway?
Yeah,
No.
that's assault, dude.
If you hit
Thought it was a hobby.
it just throws back to the one person. You play with yourself.
Okay.
Crowded areas.
All right, what's the last thing on the list?
The
then?
last one is the most exciting is the didgeridoo.
And I
Can we
got
see
the
this?
didgeridoo.
You got a pocket
I got a
size
small little didgeridoo. So the reason we got a small one is a couple different factors. Number one, of course, being price.
Yeah.
And number two is like, how would we carry like a 7-foot-long didgeridoo? Which we did see a guy have this giant bag on the plane, and we asked him what it was. I thought
Right.
maybe he was like going to Canada to think he could ski or something. No, it's a didgeridoo.
Size, price, and perhaps that you went, well, we already have jerky, we already have a koala souvenir, a plush toy, and we already have 2 boomerangs. Maybe...
You know it.
Have you played it yet?
I tried figuring out how to do this thing, and I don't know.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. You're going to give us a little concert coming up, right?
Oh yeah, this will be great.
Oh yeah, the didgeridoo with MJ on the way. Welcome back to Take Two, the podcast with the Rock 95 Morning Crew. We're very excited because we're about to see a performance of a lifetime, Brian.
I know, and we've already asked a bunch of stupid tourist questions, but, I know she went to Sydney, and they have the Opera House, and sometimes they do concerts there. And,
Right.
Tourist, we'd be like, well, do they play the didgeridoo out front? Is that what they do?
A couple kilometers away, there is some buskers playing the didgeridoo.
Oh, yeah, buskers playing it, eh?
Yeah, I know, it was great. My daughter gave them some money or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, do you want a picture?" She's like, "Sure."
And did they say this at all? They go, "What song do you want me to play?" Actually, why don't you just mess around?
You joke, but it happened.
Yeah, no doubt. So
Can they play a song?
They played a song on the didgeridoo. It wasn't with my daughter.
not
it
a
was
popular
with my
song.
friend.
What song?
They're not
No.
doing Smoke on the Water or anything.
No,
are they?
no, nothing like
This
that.
one's called
I can't.
Jungle.
It's like, I'll take your word for it. Sure. Can't remember what song it was. It was for my friend's daughter.
Okay, now I don't know if I forgot when you whipped that out. I guess I forgot what they were. Maybe I'm confused. Was the didgeridoo the thing that was played at the soccer games?
No, that's a horn.
Was that just
Wasn't
The plastic
vuvu-
horn?
Don't
you remember that there
That was
was
the
a
vuvuzela. I
Oh,
think
the
you were thinking of.
vuvuzela is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. And that had
Yeah.
like a mosquito effect.
Yeah,
Everybody's
it's
like,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the didgeridoo, I heard the buskers playing it, and it's very bassy. It's like,
okay.
Is it something you have to have huge lungs for? We don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
It's all about, so I'm reading up on how to play it, and it's all about the mouth technique.
Okay.
The lips, the vibrating,
It kind of has a
sensual.
bong feel to it.
It does. It looks like
really
a bong.
does.
Now I have to keep it.
You
This
sure?
is not your classic didgeridoo. This is a very small one, right? Like
right.
I said, and some of them are elongated in the front.
And the big ones are kind of like that, just bigger.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly. And
How
they
big
almost,
can they get?
I think they get 6-7 feet.
All the way dragged to the ground?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dragged to the ground. Like I
Seriously.
said, I thought the guy was carrying skis onto the flight with the bag, but it was a
Right.
didgeridoo. It was crazy.
That's amazing. And how much would they go for?
Hundreds
Hundreds,
and
huh?
hundreds.
A good
like
classic
5, 6,
didgeridoo.
like any musical instrument, right? Like you can get the cheapest one, or
Are they impressed by didgeridoo?
I mean, they often look homemade. It's like, is it like any instrument? I'm like, well,
well, that's the thing. Here, if we see somebody with a nice guitar, like, ooh, cool. Are they doing that with didgeridoos? Ooh,
Yeah.
cool. And
I don't know. I didn't go without asking. I'm like, is this a good one? The guy in the tour shop would be like, yeah, it's the best.
How many did you buy?
Just one.
Just the one?
Just the one.
All right, so you're going to give us a little demonstration on how to
Yes.
play it?
counter in like a band does. Go ahead.
All right. So on a 3, 2, 1, didgeridoo it.
Yeah. He said so. He went, this is a good one. No. We only have the best here in the souvenir shop.
MJ, all I can hear is you doing a deep voice. That's hold on a sec.
That's a piece of paper rolled up.
I was gonna say that's a toilet paper roll. That's all I hear.
Is there some sort of element because it's so bassy that it does have to touch the ground and touch a surface? Is that crazy?
That might be exactly what it is.
Maybe
yeah.
put it on
So
the
this is
desk
very-
and see what happens there, right?
Yeah, you got to get better than that because
As
that
if
was
this is going to be better, but I don't know.
Hold on,
that was the worst performance ever.
Right.
I feel like a fool.
And you did give buskers money for that.
They did great.
Did they really?
They did fantastic. Me, not so much.
You didn't think to stop and ask maybe 2 techniques and what you could
Like,
do
there's
to.
no-
No, they were busy. They were doing their job.
There's no holes in it, right?
No.
It just-
The original didgeridoo, if you look it up, like the big ones, they almost like flute out, almost like a trumpet, whereas this one is just like your, I don't know. It's
That
a
might
cheap
just
one.
be a dog toy. Now that I think about it, that's a piece. That's a stick.